If you're a very observant teacher, you will be able to know that this child, the way is enthralled by this particular topic, the way is enthralled by that idea, and you will be able to guide appropriately. So technology has so many amazing, amazing uses, which I hope that we will all be able to embrace. And of course, technology gives access to information. I was listening to you lesson, the first presenter, when he was talking about all those things that have been preloaded into the app. Can I have that slide again? The one that is saying that all the things that are already on the app. Because when you are talking about the fact that they have almost like 10,000 videos, record a preloaded video library, everything in there. This will certainly make the job of a teacher easier. My mother was a teacher. She taught in the traditional classroom. And even those a few of those things that you did in the classroom, you will remember the way they will need to write out lesson notes and plan and plan and plan. And write the notes out after some time. It's the same note that was used 10 years ago, that the teacher will simply continue to regurgitate all over again. Technology has changed all that. You have access to information. You have access to data. You have the capacity to make things more interactive. You have lesson planning and collaboration through tools. You know, one of the things I really like about technology is the fact that you cannot even record the lesson. When you record it, even days, months after, there's access to it. You can make it interesting and even send to parents who want to help their children. So there's so many benefits to technology, which I want every one of us to be able to embrace. And you look at the U-Lesson class board. I know they're still going to make a presentation on that, on the fact that, okay, this is what our users are saying. This is what they say. Let me go to the slide on what users are saying. 94%, they said it is accurate. 95% says very clear. They have 100% saying real world applications to be highly effective. The summary of this for me is the fact that the way we teach, the way our students learn, everything has changed. The world is evolving. And we are really thankful that we have Nigerian organizations that are at the forefront of this change across Africa, that are at the forefront of driving all these innovative ideas. So they're not just creating generic content or things that don't apply to us. They're creating content that can connect with our students. I've spoken to people who are using U-Lesson bots and who are using a lot of their apps. I remember that on the Concerned Parents at one time, this thing on U-Lesson, and parents were talking about a lot of things that they're using, that they use the app for. It was quite impressive. And I know that as we go on in this discussion, we'll be listening to a lot of things that the board has the capacity to do. But I want you to see beyond all that. I want you to see the solution that they offer. I want you to see how it can add value to the children in our care. I want you to see it as a tool for them to live their dreams, to conceive of an idea, and to be able to say, yes, it is possible and it can be done. So, ladies and gentlemen, school owners here with us, I can recognize a few, Biola Okeke and so many of my and other colleagues in the business of education. Thank you for joining us today. We hope that harnessing technology, the power of technology in our classroom will be made much easier when we listen and watch the demonstration today. Thank you all for listening to me. Have a lovely, lovely rest of our program. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it tremendously. And we hope to welcome you to Tose. U-Lesson will be there at Tose. And I can tell you, we have lots of good things lined for you alongside with U-Lesson. So many things to win. So stay connected. Thank you for listening.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Mrs. Yinka. Thank you so much for your insightful session. That was quite interesting. Everyone in the house, thank you so much for being here. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions for Mrs. Yinka, feel free to put it in the chat box. And when we have our Q&A session, you will have the opportunity to ask your questions and directly with the speakers.